Welcome to KSM Adventures of an Arcane Mage here on Lord PeteyTV Plays. In this video series, we will be following Petey as he tries to learn how to play Arcane Mage while getting Keystone Master. See all of our restrictive rules on Discord. Please note that throughout the video, non-boss combat is double speed, and if you have any questions or comments, please place them below. Please hit that follow button to see more content from Lord PeteyTV throughout the week. So this week I really had a very interesting situation when trying to put keys together. What ended up happening was I was in this kind of situation where my gear is definitely strong enough to deal with these keys, but my biggest issue was that I did not have the IO on certain keys to go higher, because I tried getting keys at 15 level, at 14 level, and I was having a lot of issues. So if I ended up having a really good run on the keys, I would end up trying to get a higher key. I feel that, you know, with the season closely coming to a close, it was this time that I really needed to start pushing to get this stuff done. I want to get some of these keys done, and, you know, I've even been asked in stream to see if I can do some 17s, which I'm going to try to eventually do after I get my KSM, but we'll see how things go. And yeah, and it was a very, very interesting week, and the freehold dungeon that we had frustrated me to no end, so we'll see how everything else goes this week and how things go for the future.
I do like playing Brewmaster as my favorite type of tank.
One of the biggest issues that I actually have with Netharus is that I don't have enough time to really put into this dungeon. I haven't really gotten many keys, so it was very awkward for me to kind of figure out how to play with it. But I will say this, I kind of just went through my normal rotation, I kind of just went crazy with it, and I kind of went and I tried to do as much damage as I possibly could, as I have in the past. Now, the thing that got me is that the reason why I ended up dying was because I was too close to the boss. But other than that, you know, I ended up really putting some damn good damage in, and I was actually pretty happy about it. Now, we just kind of pushed through, did some damage. I actually got rezzed, and we took down the boss, and it really wasn't that bad. But the thing for me that really annoyed me was the fact that I did have a really, really good run, and then that really, really kind of like burnt my my tune down on what his DPS was for the boss. Yeah, I was actually surprised. They announced the classes that would be in the break the meta, and out of amazement to myself, the hold on, let me just finish this. I was gonna say Mistweavers and all monks were pretty much in that, and I was like, oh my god, having demon hunters, like,
I think they need to do that. Like, they need to do a full rework. Are they doing a full rework? I know they're doing the what's it called? The rework for rogues. I don't know if they're doing the other one also. Don't remember. I don't remember. I think they are. I don't know what my brain is telling me. I think that they are getting reworked also. Oh, so you're going, what, Beastmaster? Come back for the chains! Oh no. I blinked it too well. Hold on, guys. We're gonna hold on. I can check this full. There's one thing you gotta remember about BM Hunters. The beginning of every expansion, they are not nearly as good as you'd expect them to be until after you get enough stats. And I think they're actually gonna, I think they're getting a little bit of a buff, but I don't know how much of a buff that you consider it. Oh my god. Just a reminder to everybody, this is September, which means if you and... No, half the group already is Break the Meta. If you actually look at the group we have, the group count that is always almost on, we can still do it. I just didn't know if you were already full for that, because I'm interested. Are you going to be running that during the day or at night? Oh, you're talking reverse the meta? Or break the meta? Break the meta. Oh, that stuff, I think we'll just figure it out as it goes. Because you don't have to do them in succession. I would like... No, what I want to do is I'm gonna put a post up, I'm gonna see who needs it, who wants to do it, and then at that point we'll end up, we'll put it together so people can run together. Because it's crazy. Prop Pally is one. Brewmaster Monk is one. What was the other ones? Warrior and Blood Death Knight. For tanking. Yeah. The healers are Mistweaver Monk and Holy Priest. Which is crazy because like within the group, like a lot of the people that play on the channel, they're like, we have a lot of that stuff. We have what's it called? Yeah, I even have Survival Hunter. Ash has Feral Druid. Yep, she has her Feral, and then Zap has the Preservation Evoker. Yeah, so do I, but I also have Holy Priest and Mistweaver. Yeah, so like, it's, we'll figure, I mean, we're gonna probably, we'll end up figuring it out, and we'll probably do multiple runs and stuff, because I think you only need two. Do what? Exclamation point Discord is access to the Discord. I'm sorry, what was that? You need two what? Don't you only need 2 keys to get that completed, but it's gotta be like over an 18 or something? I thought that's what it was in the past, I don't remember. Yeah, I'm talking to Grumman right now in Discord. So if you want to come in, just go to the room above you, and I can pull you down. Because this channel has pushed the talk on it, so yeah. Yeah, it's yeah. Right. I mean, I'm not pushing for that. No. Let's be serious. Yeah, if you go in the channel above where we are, because you can see us in the channel, it's the thing. Yeah. Yeah. You wanted to come in here? I would rather have a cool mount and a survival mode. Yeah. The one we can get easily is Smoldering Banner of the Aspects, which takes 2 runs with 15 or higher. 15 or higher, which is... Break the meta specs, which work. Like, we have all of them here. You have Prop Pally, I have all 3 healers at 440 or up, and then Ash has Feral Druid, Twist has Survival Hunter, and Pete has Arcane Mage. Fuck that. Fuck that. The DPS one is a sticker point, because Road does... Dak, you get whip. Like, what? Yeah. What was that? It just depends on who we choose to do it with. Yeah, but like I was saying, like, I have more than 1 DPS spec.
Just a reminder, Lord PeteyTV can be used at Rogue Energy Drink to have a discount to support the channel. Links in the description. Now, when having to deal with Forge Master, the biggest problem with him for me is that it's hard to see where his angles are, having to put my orb placement down, having to kind of just do what we have to do. So, you know, I go through my normal rotation, Tempest, Radiant Spark, Arcane Surge, then I end up min-maxing by doing a Arcane Barrage followed by a Touch of the Magi, and always just laying in for the first little bit with Arcane Blast until I can't Arcane Blast anymore, and I get that really nice burst of damage right then and there. Now, the problem that I felt like I was encountering on this is that I have to move so much, and I was trying to utilize my magic missiles, or arcane missiles, if you will, as I'm moving around the room and trying to make sure that I have my full stacks while going through it, while not having a problem with the rest of, like, you know, the damage being thrown around. Overall, we got through it. Took a little bit longer than normal. We had our evoker died, and we had to, you know, get another one in. I had to res him up, but we got him down. It wasn't too bad.
Your hair before you leave. Oh no, bitch! I wake up, put my helmet on, and walk out the door. Got to go.
Stop bothering me, Mom. God.
We need to get some practice runs in before it starts. Mom, I just let my helmet brush my hair. Damn.
Does
it have to be like a fresh IO character?
No, doesn't matter. Does not matter.
That break the meta.
They announced the break the meta classes, so you're gonna probably have to do it as Feral Ash. I know you're so sad about it. I mean, that would probably make it the easiest for you. But after this key, someone asked to do a 19 VP. So we're gonna get that after this. Have you seen Lord PeteyTV wearing these amazing gamer glasses? These glasses are from Sub2R. If you go to the description and you click on their link, and if you want to purchase them, use Lord PeteyTV at checkout for 10% off.
Only you.
You could break the meta on your Druid as Feral or your Demon Hunter's Havoc. What is break the meta? That is when you go in with non-meta classes. One, you can do 2 15s just to get a banner, but you can also push for the highest score your group can reach as an off-meta group, and then you win 60 days free game time. But you have to get the highest.
Yeah, I'm not pushing for that. Oh, I forgot what I just said.
It's not really a whole lot.
Get the link and send it to her. Or I can tell her, yeah.
Can I post the link in general?
I mean, here, hold on.
Probably WoW general. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
So this is not
No, this is different than the other thing we're gonna do.
Alright, that's why I was confused. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, isn't the first meta just something you're doing?
No, that's the thing we're doing.
That's what we're doing. No, this one actually comes with rewards from Blizzard.
Yeah.
Where we're all rolling into classes and specs and roles that we don't normally do on a regular basis. We're gonna fake it till we make it.
Yeah, I think the only person that's actually going to be doing a role that they're used to somewhat doing is going to be Zaf. But I think it's going to be different because she's going to be on a Disc Priest and she's never DPS healed before.
This priest is easy.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
Reverse the meta. Well, if you do it, see, yeah, no. This priest is getting a buff for
Right.
season 3, so if you do it in season 3, then she's gonna be meta.
Yeah.
Might as well keep her on Preserve because they're not gonna be meta anymore.
Well, they're still not meta, according to that list.
Yeah, no, the quote-unquote god comp meta I keep hearing about is a whole dollar in your healer. It still is.
Without.
Apparently Resto Shaman is still meta too. What?
Yeah.
Surprises the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I think they had to just take something else off the list. They're like, oh, let's just take them off. Did you have your dinner? Did you watch Ahsoka?
Yes, I had my sushi episode.
Yeah, sushi, Ahsoka, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, no spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers.
I want more of that episode.
That was a good episode, yes. I can't wait until Chanty comes online because he's gonna be the same way. Because I think he watched it last night.
When Walker Monk is not on Break the Meta.
Correct. Yep, because they can pump.
So get Unholy Death Knight. I can play Death Knight. This is true, Unholy Death Knight can pump.
Yeah, I can actually do
If
this.
you bring a Death Knight, I'll bring my Holy Priest.
I just realized I can do it on my Death Knight.
I can do Unholy Death Knight.
I can too. I just
One
realized.
you can do Blood, one you can do Unholy. I can use my Death Knight. And I'll do Holy.
Really, Ash?
Unholy, yeah.
Ash, she got her DK. Oh, really? It's almost 400?
Looking to support the channel? Go to teespring.com, click on the link in the description, and go ahead and take a look at that really, really nice merchandise. Pick it up to help support the channel. We ended up almost like doing a backwards type of poll here. Normally you'd end up coming to Magma Tusk first, and then you end up going the other way. But right now we kind of just did whatever we needed to do. And I had a really, really, really crummy start for DPS on this boss. And it kind of just went throughout the whole entire time being crummy. So I kind of just shrugged it off and just kind of kept going with it. So overall, we were ending up putting some damage out. And, you know, I was able to put, you know, a little bit more damage using Touch of the Magi to kind of get my DPS higher. And, you know, it felt good and we ended up doing it. I think partially because we did have the Evoker, we did have a little bit more of a leeway with the DPS.
Yeah, your mythic top level, your 20 plus keystone reward will give you 483 gear.
Well,
Your Great Vault that can go all the way up to 489 because your mythic gear will now have 4 upgrade marks where it'll top out at 489. Instead of getting 5 fragments and 12 fragments for completion and timing an instance, we'll get 5 crests for completing it and 12 for timing it.
which is normal.
Yeah, that's
Which is normal. Oh no, it's not gonna be fragments. It's actually gonna be the crest. The number's not gonna change. What we're getting is gonna change.
So
when we time a 16 in season 3, instead of getting 12 aspect fragments, we'll get 12 aspect crest.
So we'll probably be required to.
Like 4 to upgrade 1 level.
That's what I was gonna say. It's probably gonna be like, hey, you want to upgrade to the top?
So,
you're gonna need to like.
You know why they're
do a
doing
bunch.
that, right? 'Cause people still have a shit ton of crests they
Right.
can't use.
Yep.
The incomplete data, because it's incomplete at this point.
But it's a new type of crest system too.
Holy. Yeah, it's still the same amount. It's still around 4. The ideal situation, you gotta remember 18s are what you're gonna be punching for. So no matter what, 18s are going to be your golden goose at the end.
But 20's not gonna be the end anymore?
No, because you gotta remember, your top, you don't need to time 20s. You don't need to.
In order to get a mythic level piece of gear, you're gonna have to do 18.
And upgrade it.
That would give you mythic level 1 gear, and then you upgrade it 4 times to 489.
And if you,
If you do a 20, your 12 gear is gonna get a 489.
yeah.
So you only have to upgrade that shit 3 times and you're done. Yeah, I'm always gonna push for 20s.
I mean, I prefer to get 20s done, but I'm not like, I gotta get 20s, 20s are life. Like, no, it just, I can't think like that.
I just like
Oh my god, look at this guy's freaking pulled.
No, he's not. Oh boy. It is only 15 though. That's cool, man.
It's gonna be gutsy.
Good luck. 50 pull of me. I don't know if I'd pull that shield. Not the 2 lava guys on the same time. That's pretty good for shield. I can be crazy, but I'm not that damn crazy.
Yeah, he gets the shield.
If he gets the shield, can't the mage spell steal?
No, not the shield.
That would be too.
No.
It's molten army that you're gonna interrupt and you can break the shield. So
Yeah, it didn't work.
it'd be broken if you can spell steal that.
The only thing that's good is that, like, me and the other dude was actually gonna run survival. And I said to him, like, hey, if you wanna run survival, that's fine, but it is storming, just remind you. And he's like, oh, he's like, yeah, that's right. He's like, I'm gonna change it over to BM. I'm like, yeah.
Storming's not that bad.
Storm's bad. It's just annoying.
It's just a wake up call.
Just a little tappy tap on the shoulder.
I put all this storming over sanguine. Put total vision in my rotation. Oh shit, I'm fine.
Yeah, I just tried to spell steal now. You can't spell steal it. But do you want, did you want to run Pharaoh? I know.
As always, this last boss is just a real pain in the butt to deal with, but we ended up kind of pushing through on it and really getting him down pretty quick and pretty decently. The biggest thing that I had was I totally and completely went into my normal rotation way too early. I went to my normal rotation way too early and just had nothing but an issue with it. But overall, we ended up, down in the boss. I'm pretty sure we didn't have any losses as we were going through it all. But all in all, kind of went through, had a good time with it, and it was good. I didn't even really think about it also about, dispelling or decursing, I should say, the ads. Or I should say the curses that we get from picking up the weapons. But whatever. It is what it is. And there was a couple of spots where I really was able to kind of just blitzkrieg and go. So I was happy with my DPS, even though I did have a couple of, problem spots throughout the whole entire dungeon.
Set on, and all she could just go is, "Hey, I see you. Come here. Just give me a hug. Just give me a hug." And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And I look up at the TV. I'm like, "Oh, are you the zombie?" She goes, "Yeah." I was like, "So everybody's running from me?" She's like, "Yeah, they're just afraid of hugs, and all I want is a damn hug." I'm like, "What?" And I just walk off. Next thing you know, I turn around. She's standing on the couch screaming, "Give me a hug."
Exactly. Someone
I'm like,
give her a hug.
I wish I had my phone in my hand so I could record this.
Oh, yes.
Great.
Best part about it.
30 years from now, your birthday, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, check this video out."
No, during our wedding reception.
Yeah.
So I'd like to bring everybody's attention to the big TV. This was Emily when she was 10. She was
And then
she was
she
so
goes and runs out of the nearest window.
Nah.
she would honestly.
I just want to say thanks again, everybody, for checking out our videos, and we're going to be putting out as many of them throughout the whole entire week. At least 4 dungeons are going to be mages. I should say 4 videos are going to be of the mage each week. And then we'll have, our regular affix videos. And we're going to have other videos, too, every single week. So thank you very much for hanging out. I greatly appreciate you all for spending the time here. And I will see you all soon. Thank you, and I hope to see you all soon in chat. Bye, everybody.